Hello there, it's Backseat from the Edit here. This playlist is for my challenge run of Security Breach, where I attempted to beat the game in the reverse boss order, starting with Burn Trap and ending with Moon. These streams became this video on the Backseat Streams channel, as well as an unlisted video of my best time, which I recorded offline. So at the end of this playlist, I'm going to stick that unlisted video there as well, so that you can see the final result of all this hard work. I hope you enjoy. So let me explain what I mean by reverse boss order. The game operates... who are bosses in Security Breach is kind of up for debate, but generally speaking, you would start off with the Moon in Daycare as kind of like a boss encounter. Then the next thing you would have is either Chica or Monty, depending on who you decide to go to. Then you would have the DJ. Then you would have Roxy. Then you would have, spoiler alert, Afton. So, what we're going to do is we're going to start a new game, and we're going to kill Afton first, then Roxy, then the Music Man, and then Monty, then Chica, then Moon, and then beat the game. Vanny doesn't really have a boss fight. So, I mean, Vanny does make an appearance because we use the Vanny ending as a way to end the game, but Vanny doesn't really have a boss encounter. What I count as beating a boss is as follows. So, for the Moon, you need to get the Banned from Daycare cutscene. That's the point at which I'm saying you've completed the Moon encounter. For Chica, you have to crush her in the compactor. For Monty, you need to drop him with the bucket. For the DJ, you need to have him dancing. You need to see the DJ dancing, and then you've completed DJ. And for Roxy, you need to hit her with a car. And for Afton, you need to have the cutscene play. The final cutscene. The final cutscene has to play. And then that's what counts as beating Afton. There is one big problem, though, which is that Afton... the cutscene plays with Afton after the final gameplay input. Generally, in a reverse boss order game, the final boss is completed and then there's some gameplay afterwards, and you use that time to skip backwards and complete other bosses. However, in this game, it doesn't work like that. There is nothing after the final button press, so once you defeat Afton, then that's game over. You can't do anything. The game is out of your hands. Or is it? And that's what we're going to be exploiting today. How will you beat Afton without beating the game? Exactly. That is the question. So I found a way that if you squint, it's kind of legit that I can have gameplay influence even after the cutscene starts at the end of a game, and use that in a way to go earlier in the game. But you'll see. You'll see when we get there. I'll talk more as we go. So, gonna start a new game. And the audio volume is all the way down. The voice volume, sorry, is all the way down because that skips some lines at the beginning. But it's very important that I don't leave it all the way down for the rest of the game. So I'm going to have to remember to set that way. But I guess that's just enough messing about. Let's try and complete this. It's not going to be smooth. This is only the third time I've ever done this. So fingers crossed. I'm going to need all the luck I can take. I believe the timer starts when... in speedruns generally, the timer starts when you get control... well, when you're looking at Freddy in the mirror. So that's what I'm going to go for. Smish, hello. I see that you only just started following me, Smish, like 40 minutes ago, so I'm glad that you got a stream almost immediately. Very lucky. Good to have you. Okay, so I'm going to try and hit this one key when we see Freddo in the mirror. There we go. Okay. Okay, so to exit Freddy right away. He's going to kind of just wobble his mouth at us. Because all the audio is turned off and it skips a bunch of the dialogue. So what's going to happen in a moment is Vanessa's going to run by the window and we're going to immediately get the Fazwatch. Normally there would be a kind of a waiting period, but because the dialogue is turned down, we just get the Fazwatch straight away. So here we go. We trigger the Vanessa at the window, then we get the gift immediately. So far, this is just very standard speedrun stuff. It's going to start getting a little bit different in just a moment. Okay, now, against conventional wisdom, I actually do want to save here. And you'll see why in a moment. Yeah, sure. You'll see why I would want to save there in just a second. So now we've just got to do this kind of intro section. There's a lot of grates. It's pretty boring. I'm just bouncing this stamina bar backwards and forwards. But once we get out of here, we're going to have a little bit more agency, but not for a moment. There's going to be just a bit more following the normal start of the game. I found you in your glitchy playthrough on YouTube and was like, yeah, I'm going to follow this. That's a good decision, because we're going to have far more glitches in this playthrough. And I've practiced this run twice, this reverse boss order run twice. And both times, things have happened that I've never seen before. So let's cross all our fingers and toes that we get some more very weird stuff happening. So what we need to do is we need to let Freddy out of his room. You'll see that the first split on the speedrun is called the full Fred. And the reason is because what we need is we need to get Freddy at his maximum capacity, so he can do as many things as he possibly can. Not including the parts and services parts, but just general functionality. We need Freddy really up to speed. What is a reverse boss run? So what it is that we beat the bosses in the opposite order, or the reverse order, that you would normally beat them in the game. So Moon would normally be the first boss. Moon is going to be our last boss. So we're breaking the game in such a way that we will fight all the bosses in the reverse order that you would expect. I kind of did a skip here, like, yeah. You can kind of fall down these stairs and skip a little bit of that. I did it once in my practice, but it's quite tough. Okay, we're going to run to this first aid station, and then they're going to have a very long and silent conversation. I'm kind of confused by the music right now. What is that? Is that Moon? Honestly, I actually don't know what's going on right now. I don't know why there's scary music. Hello, Licolo. What is going on? What is... I think it's the moon. Music from the moon? Maybe I need to just have a completely fresh save. Maybe something has bled over. I have no idea why the moon's music is playing. Okay. Well, now we're going to jump into Fred and deload everything. Straight away. And we're going to fall out of bounds. And that is going to take us right back. Oh, what the heck? Okay. So this is way later in the game. Okay, so I'm going to have to start a new save slot. Because this is... I overwrote my previous save game, right? This is something I've never seen before. I overwrote my previous save game, and it seems to have retained some information from that save game. So now I'm in Chica's basement. Okay. We're restarting. I've never seen this before. We are restarting the run. There's no way I'm going to deal with this nonsense. All right. No. I'm going to have to restart because this will throw off so much. I honestly cannot do that. Okay. Hello, T-Mac. I gotta go. It's nice meeting you. Nice meeting you as well, Kino. Oh, sorry, Tremac. Nice to see you. Yeah, so Tronmo, what happened there isn't what you think. I didn't land in that basement. That was some weird shenanigans from the previous save game. Because that was my last save spot. in the previous game I played. Hey, Gracie, good to see you. Is that Gracie C? Is that how I pronounce that? Or is it Graykek? Okay, I'm going to try this again. I'm going to save in a new slot. And hopefully nothing weird happens. If something weird happens again, then I'm going to need to restart the game, maybe. Look, I was expecting to break the game today, but I wasn't expecting to break it like that. That was unexpected breakage. So I may or may have stumbled on one of your videos, and I love it. Congrats. Thanks very much. Thanks very much. Thank you, Security Breach, for breaking in a way I never even anticipated. Okay, so we've got that. We get the Faz Watch. Okay, now I am absolutely going to save in a new slot. I'm taking no chances here. Okay. New slot. Absolutely no way am I. Okay, choose another slot, new slot. Okay, now... Wait, I think I can still hear the moon. I'm going to need to delete all my save data, aren't I? I think I could still hear the moon. Maybe this is just normal tension music. Let's cross our fingers and hope that this is normal tension music. My professional commentary is waning slightly as my confusion kind of overrides my professionalism, as I have no idea what's happening. But let's keep going. Let's hope that everything works out this time. Okay, so we are once again going to get the photo pass to free Freddy from his imprisonment. Dang. I let it beep beep. Alright, here we go. So we're going to duck under here. Going to run over and grab this once again. What are we doing today, Track? We are doing a reverse boss order run. I came up with this route with Tronmo's help and with some help from the official Discord who speedrun this game. And so we're going to be beating all the bosses of the game in reverse order. So we're going to be beating, spoiler alert, Afton first, and then the bosses backwards from there, ending in killing the or defeating the moon as our final boss. Man, I'd really like to get this stair skip. I don't know how I did it. I did it once, where I kind of like came up on the railing and just threw myself over. It's not a new skip. Speedrunners do it all the time, but I did it accidentally once. Yes, I'm attempting to be professionally confused, Smish. That is, I think, my brand for today. I'll tell you this much, not to spoil much, but the Moon takes his job as the last boss very seriously. Okay, I can still hear Moon. Right? Okay, I'm gonna restart the game. I'm gonna restart the game. 1 second. Let's play. Oh my goodness, who's just gifted? Smish has gave out 2 community subs for every time you restart from a glitch. Oh goodness me, it's gonna be a disaster. And Smish just subscribed himself at tier 1. Welcome, Smish. You now get all the rolled emotes, including the, I forgot what I called that vibrating rolled emote. But you get all the goodies. Yeah, Smish, I'm really hoping that we don't need to restart because of this thing. Like I say, this has never happened before, and we've only just started the run. I really hope this doesn't happen later. If something like this happened later in the run, that would be very problematic. My personal favorite emote, Smish, if you need a recommendation, is the Among Us one. I just love the real smug grin on the imposter's face. Was there always a bowling ball here? All right, getting distracted. No time for distractions. Okay. Ah, I somehow didn't skip this time. There we go. Okay. Choose a new slot, please. And please don't have the moon somehow survive into this save game. Please. Okay, this is more promising. I'm not hearing any moon. Okay, I think we're back on track. We're back on track, guys. Yeah, I'm not hearing the scary moon music. Okay, we're good. I'm gonna say 100% we're good. Nothing bad will ever happen. I think everything's gonna be fine from now on. The game audio is not going through the stream. You're completely correct. You're completely correct. My bad. I forgot to turn it off after the Be Right Back screen. You're correct. Thank you very much for pointing that out. My bad. Run invalidated. Run invalid. All right, here we go. We should be good now. Okay, let's get straight into Freddy. Oh, I'm okay. Well, this is maybe a good thing. Maybe. Maybe. So there's one more way this can break. And I'm worried that it's gonna happen. Basically, Freddy can be even though you're supposed to be able to get out of Freddy after the first aid, it is possible that that option just never comes up. And if that happens, then it's also a reset. So let's hope that doesn't happen. I've actually got a very worrying feeling that it is going to happen. I feel like when all those prompts came up, I feel like that means it's going to happen. I don't know why. I feel like it's going to not let me get out of Freddy. So basically what we want to do, as you saw in one of the failed attempts, we want to immediately clip out of bounds with Freddy. And because we saved in Freddy's room, it's going to put us there because that is the last position that it can be confident that we are safe at. So that's going to save us getting all the way back out of here. We're just going to go straight back up to Freddy's room and then progress from there. But if we can't get out of Freddy because of a glitch, basically if you look at the top of your screen, when we get into Freddy, if it says press X to exit, then we're good. If it doesn't say press X to exit, then we're bad. So let's see. Let's see what it is. Look at the top of the screen. What's it going to be? It says press... Okay, it does say press X to exit. However, we didn't make it out in time. So I have Wolfred. Okay. New glitch. New glitch discovered. You ever seen My Hero Academia? That's what's going on right now. Should have gone out of this wall. Okay. Okay, Smish. Do not give more money. Do not give more money, but I may need to reset. do not give more money. Here we go. Oh my goodness me. Okay, let's do it one more time. Hey, look, at least the run isn't invalid anymore. At least the run isn't invalid anymore because we are going to have audio for the entire run. Rather than when I had it muted before. Honestly, I've never had this much trouble with the start before. Normally, it's fine. Okay, well, Tramac, welcome. You're in the backseat boulangerie. Help yourself to some bread. Trebek, welcome. Thanks very much, Smish. I'm not doing this deliberately. I'm sorry. I'm sorry for your wallet. This has never been so difficult before. Okay. Okay, look out the window. Get the Fazwatch. This isn't even the hard part, guys. The hard part is coming up. The hard part is way harder than this. Okay, let's go. This is the easy part, believe it or not. Yeah, I know that you all love the vent section, so I decided I would just give you just one last vent section to tide you over, because we're not going to be. I don't think we're going to be in vents the entire rest of the run. There's no more vents after this, so soak it in. Enjoy the vents as much as you can while you've got the chance. Okay, here we go. And we're plopping out of the vent. We're never going to go back in a vent, guys. That is the last vent, I promise you. I know you aren't doing it on purpose. Yeah. If it weren't for the glitches, this game would not be as hyped. I've got to agree that the glitches are what keep me coming back. Even if I enjoyed this game, I would have played it once. But I've been experimenting with reverse boss order because it's just so interesting. All right, here we go. We're straight in. Now, we've still got to get past the possibility that Freddy cannot be exited when we come out of first aid. That is still a very real possibility. By the way, you can't jump into Freddy. If you jump into Freddy when you're in his room there and you do a deload, then all the doors are locked forever and you can't go anywhere. I found that out the hard way during practice. So, yeah, don't get excited and jump into Freddy at the very start of the game. It'll be bad news for you. So for anyone who doesn't know, what we're doing is called a deload. I think it might have a name in the actual speedrunning community, but I'm not sure. Where you jump into Freddy, it will unload everything else apart from some doors. So what we're doing now is we're jumping into Freddy, and because we made a save up in Freddy's room, we basically run out of the map and we fall into the void. When we fall into the void, the game decides that, uh-oh, I don't know where I'm going to put this person. And it decides to put us back at the last place that it can be sure is safe, which is generally the save screen. So what we've done is we've put a save in Freddy's room. Now we're going to deliberately try and clip out of the map. And then we're going to appear back in Freddy's room, and we can just get a little bit of a head start of going to where we want to go. Rather than having to climb all the way back out of this basement, we're going to get just a little bit of a head start. So there you are. I jumped into Freddy. We got a deload. We loaded back in extremely fast there. But we can exit, so we haven't got that glitch. So that's fine. So what we're going to do now is we're going to jump into Freddy, and we're just going to walk backwards. We're going to fall out of the map. Oh, wow. This is loading extremely quickly for some reason. I don't know why. Maybe if I do this. Maybe if I give it a running jump. Ha! Okay, well, let's try a different wall, I guess. I don't know why it's loading so quick. You saw how quick it normally loads, and not normally this quick. There we go. There we go. We fell out of the map, and we're going to be put back in Freddy's room when the game panics and doesn't know where to put me. I did save, right? I did save. This is the easy part. This is the easy part. This is the easiest part I've ever seen. How is this happening? Okay. Now, this is what normally happens. This is what normally happens if you don't save. Is you just fall into a black void and there's nothing you can do. Freddy is running around eternally and you're doomed. I think we're going to say hello to the vent again. We're going to say hello to the vent again, everybody. This one's for the fans. This one's for the fans. Okay, what do I do here? Alright. New game. Honestly, there's so much difficult stuff coming up. And this is so easy. And somehow it isn't working. Hello, Ultra Rowlet. Good to see you. And also, Mate. Good to see you as well. Naughty boy. I'm honestly like, now I'm panicking. I'm like, wait, so when I completed the game in reverse boss order, did I break something in the game's soul? And now nothing is working as it should. And by nothing working as it should, I mean nothing is breaking as it should. Smish, once again, thanks for the gift sub. I honestly, like, I genuinely, you cannot keep giving away gift subs every time this happens, because at the moment I'm now thinking, is this gonna just keep happening, you know? Okay. Hwah! Okay, let's save. Again. Choose another slot. New slot. It has saved. Okay, let's push on. Hey everybody, it's the vent. Hey everybody, it's the vent. Our very favorite vent. It does add a new level of panic, because normally I'd be kind of like, oh, this is funny, it's failing a bunch, oh, well, I'm sure it'll work out. But now there's like actual stakes, because every time it fails, I'm draining a person I've just met's wallet. It's like a very real level of panic now. I know, it's very sus to be in that vent. Don't worry, guys. We're not going to be sus for the rest of the run. I promise. I promise. No more sus. Oh, my goodness. Here's the funny thing. Is at this point... Oh, I did it. I did it. I muscle memoried. I did it. Right, now look. Right, so I'm outside this room. Okay, we didn't fail in the same way, so you can't do a donation for this. But look, every door is now locked forever. This is what happens if you accidentally get excited and jump into Freddy. Every door is locked. The Pizzaplex is closed. It does not want our business. And we can't get out of Freddy. God damn it. Okay. Yes, so we just have to start again. Okay, now look, I hear what you're saying. This is getting ridiculous now, and I agree. But it is not intentional. Ninwalker, 1092. Oh, hi, first time chatting to see you live. Did you just start, or have you been streaming a bit already? I've been streaming for a couple of months, just a little bit. But I didn't stream particularly regularly, and so when I did my Five Nights stuff, it was kind of one of my first big ones. And it's definitely one of my first big ones that I recorded locally, which let me edit it much nicer. Yeah, if you mean in terms of today, then, oh gosh, Dan, is Thomas 2007 Sim? I don't even know who that is. We're starting. You've donated so many now that we're starting to get people who I've never even heard of. Thomas, I hope you enjoy your gift sub. And Smish, cut it out. Okay, let's trigger Vanessa. Okay, here we go. Huh. Vanessa, get the Fazwatch. Well, I'll tell you one thing. I'm very glad that we're going to be skipping all the rest of the vents in the game, because it makes me feel less bad about having to do this one so many times. Okay. It is saved. Okay, Tronmo, can you put a poll in chat about whether I'm going to have to reset again? One more. After this point, I don't need to reset. I can just reload saves. But from this point on, it's a reset from the start. So, Tronmo, can you put a poll in chat to see if I need to reset anymore? So, I was just taking my time in the vent there, just, you know, soaking it all in. Thanks very much for lurking. Thomas, 2007, I think. Okay, sus one more time, but never again. You know, what's really scaring me is I haven't had the glitch yet where you can't get out of Freddy. And the fact that I haven't had that yet makes me feel like I'm overdue, which is making me worry. You can call me Nin. All right, hi Nin. Okay, this time for real. This time, no soft lock, no stuck in the black void, no Freddy stuck in a wall. Everything's gonna go just to plan. It's all gonna go to plan. Uh-oh, I see people voting. Will we see the vent again? Oh dear. Ah! Okay, I nearly did the skip. Okay, here we go, here we go. Moment of truth. I think the poll is going to have time to expire, thankfully, because we do have a long cutscene in First Aid. So I think it will have time to end, and then we will see. Okay, here we go. We're in First Aid. Our trust is as thin as you would expect. Oh no. Oh no. No. I don't like to hear that. Worrying. Okay. Here we go. Deep breath. If I don't get it this next time, then I can just walk back upstairs, is the thing. I don't need to do this shortcut. It's just a nice little optimization. But if it doesn't work, it doesn't work. Okay, here we go. Let's try and do this. Here we go. I can't wait to see what you guys predicted when I'm not focusing on this. What did everyone predict? What won? What won? Does people think we're going to see the vent again or no? The trust won! I'm frankly amazed. Well, I guess I've kind of got to actually try the trick now, don't I? If I don't try the trick, then that's kind of cheating. Why is it loading in so fast? I'm streaming. You think it would be loading in slower, right? Wow, okay. Did they stealth patch this when I wasn't looking? What is going on? Okay, I'm just gonna have to leave. I'm just gonna have to leave. So unless something terrible happens, we're not seeing the vent again. And I wouldn't rule out something terrible happening, but we're just going to have to walk up the stairs like Final Fantasy VII. The game is just too quick. Now, this is a worry for the rest of the run, because if the game is bizarrely loading in this quick, then that does, you know, that does cause issues for the rest of what we're about to do here. Okay, so now what we've got... is a situation where Freddy... Okay, it's fine. The rest of it works fine. So now we've got a situation here where we've got Freddy and we can get in and out of him. But there's one more very important thing we need to properly be able to do this. And that is the ability to call Freddy to us. So before we do any of the bosses, we're going to get what I call the full Fred, as you can see in my splits. There we go. And to get the full Fred, I'm not going to save yet. I'm probably going to regret that. That's probably going to be the reason why we see the vent again. If this fails, that'll probably be why we see the vent again. But basically, we get the ability to call Freddy, which is very important for a lot of skips we need to do. We get that ability by completing Daycare. However, we're going to do Daycare last. But, good news, everyone. The cutscene trigger that gives us the ability to call Freddy, it exists no matter what. So it doesn't matter what the time is, whether we've done Daycare or not. If we enter that area with Freddy, then we get the ability to call Freddy. And you'll see that in just a second. I'm going to be able to get through these grates as well by deloading, again, jumping into Freddy. Everything in the game just disappears apart from a few walls. And we can just walk through anything, and then we just wait for the game to load back in. And now we're on the other side of that gate. So we're now here, having done nothing. We've actually got infinite battery. Yeah. So during that section in the basement, Freddy can't run out of battery, I guess because you need him for the plot. And because we never left that state, we have infinite battery right now. And we're gonna have infinite battery for a little while, actually. Because we're not going to reset Freddy's state for a little while. So we just have infinite Freddy battery. This door actually goes straight to Daycare. So now we're on the other side of this door. You can see over here. This is actually Daycare. And if we walk here, Freddy suddenly gets shy, runs back to the charging, and that is the first split. Finally done. We have now got the full Fred. So now we can call Freddy. And now I'm probably gonna save. Because I'm scared. Oh, no, we're good. Oh god, please no. Okay, we're fine. I was really scared that the moon was gonna jump out. Because I've... let me tell you. What we've just done, okay? We just got the ability to call Freddy whenever we want him, right? It's going to be very useful because running is actually a little bit faster than doing most things. If you can run somewhere and call Freddy, it's a little bit faster. However, a bad thing about this is something we'll see later. Basically, we have used up that cutscene now. That cutscene can't happen again. And that cutscene not being able to happen again is a bad thing. And it's gonna be a bad thing right at the end of the run. Right at the end of the run, the fact that we've already used up that cutscene is gonna cause us a big headache. But you'll see more about that later. Okay. Now we just need to get into Roxy Raceway. Yep, Vent Senpai should be gone for the rest of the game now. There should be no more vents necessary. The game really didn't like what I just did and decided that I didn't do it, so let's try and do it again. How is this a bad thing? You'll never get banned from Daycare again? Here's the thing, Garfield fan. we do get banned from daycare again. Because that is what I count as defeating the moon, is when you get the banned from daycare cutscene. So we are gonna get banned, but that cutscene not existing has some knock-on effects to us being banned that is very ungood. So there is actually a couple of very clever ways to get into Roxy Raceway. There's some very cool ways to do this. Oh god, that scared me. I really thought the game crashed. There are some cool ways to do this. But we're not going to do that. We're just going to do it the cheesy way, where we use Freddy to deload. I actually, when I was rooting this game, and I didn't know how to get in, I didn't know how to get Freddy at full capacity, basically. I got in here without Freddy using the any % method. So using the speed run where you just... Okay, now we have fallen into Roxy Raceway. It might not look like it, but we have. I managed to just run along the roofs and get in here completely on my own without any Freddy. Here we are. We're in Roxy Raceway without beating any of the bosses and with an infinite battery Freddy. You see, we've got a full bar, infinite battery Freddy. So, who's next on our list? Obviously, Afton. We've got to deal with this guy. He's been causing trouble for too long, so he's priority 1. We're going to get rid of Afton right away. First boss. We got to save. This save is actually not a safety save. This is a very important save. Right there. It's a very, very important save. So, now we're going to run over to where Afton is. Now, if you remember, I was saying that there was some issues with Afton. Mostly because there's no gameplay input after you kill him. So how are you supposed to go backwards? Right? How are you supposed to go backwards in the game if there's no way to do anything after you kill him? That's not strictly true. There is something you can do. And that is to basically end up before Afton. And you do that by dying. We are now at 5:15. I think it's here, actually. I think it's here. But to get, if you, for example, die and reload before Afton, generally speaking, that's going to just load you back in the basement. And the problem is with the basement is I don't know a way to get out of the basement. But we don't need to worry about that, because we're not going to get a nice paint job, Freddy. But that doesn't matter, because we're not going to take the lift down. We're going to just land. Here. Just here. So, we don't need to worry about, you know, getting any sort of save checkpoints. Any sort of checkpoints where we don't want to be. We can now die or die finger quotes, and end up back at the top. Back in Roxy Raceway, because we never got checkpointed down here. We're not trapped here anymore. We have a checkpoint up in Roxy Raceway. Now, this is actually very difficult. I do need voices back on, but not just yet. But thanks for reminding me. Hey, Sakia. Oh, Saki Afton, maybe. Maybe we've got an Afton family member here, just in time. Now, Tremak, yes, we are going to be using Door Freddy. However, that's not the difficult part. The difficult part... 1. Okay, everyone help me count. We're counting to 8. 1. That is 1. The hardest part of this run is me counting. Basically, the only thing that survives after the final button press are the tentacles of Molten Freddy. So what we need to do is we need to basically have the tentacles out and nearby the button. So we need tentacles out and nearby the button. Shut the doors. Okay, good. When we do the final hit, so that we can get killed by the tentacles in the cutscene and sent back to Roxy Raceway. However, getting the tentacles to come out is easier said than done because we don't have Freddy's ability to scare off Roxy. So without the ability to scare off Roxy, getting the tentacles to come out is very inconsistent. So that's, what is that, 1 or 2? 2, right? That's 2. Okay, everyone in chat, I want to see 2s. It's very easy for me to lose count. 2, good. We're at 2. 8 is what we're looking for. Okay. Okay, so we're going to use Freddy to block the door so that she can't get in. That should keep us safe while we do some of the rest of this. Okay, it looks like it's working. Oh, okay. Okay, that is number 3. 3. Okay, so now we're holding Roxy off at bay there. And at a certain point, we're hoping that she gives up and she runs away. Because when she gives up and runs away, that is when the tentacles have a chance of coming out. It could be Monty, but it could also be the tentacles. And if it's Monty, we can just lock him out, and then the tentacles should show up just afterwards. So this is why I say this bit is probably the hardest part. Because we have no powered up Freddy, and we have to hold off all the shattered animatronics. And get the tentacles to come out at the right time. And die to the tentacles in the cutscene. 4. So what I'm going to be doing, say for example a tentacle comes out here, I'm going to be pressing the button and jumping backwards as I press the button. If it comes here, I'm going to be pressing the button and jumping backwards. And that is hopefully, the momentum is going to carry me into the tentacles when the cutscene is playing, which will reload me back at Roxy Raceway after having got the Afton cutscene. That is how we're going to be Afton first. Because the tentacle is just going to throw us out. He's not going to kill us. It's not actually killing. He's just throwing us back out to Roxy Raceway, is what's actually happening. So Afton is definitely dead. Afton is definitely dead. 5. Afton is definitely dead. No one can say he's not. But that all counts on us getting the tentacles. Basically, the 8th button press is when he dies. And so what we want is Roxy to leave and the tentacles to come out maybe at 7. Just to give us some time. Oh, I'm scared. This is so hard. I did this first time on my practice go. Afton's been dead for a while now. Well, now he's double dead, triple dead. How many times has he died? He's quad dead. What if she doesn't leave? Then it's trouble. 6. Then it's trouble. I have seen her not leave before, but I've also seen her run away on the 7th button press a few times. So that's what we're kind of hoping for. If she doesn't run away, then I'm going to try and force her by running over to this door, which kind of delodges her AI and sometimes makes her run away. Okay. Even if we get the tentacles, it's not over, because we need to also die in the cutscene, which is quite difficult. Okay. It's getting tense now. We're nearly at the 7th time. This is when we really need her to leave and the tentacles to come out. I think he's coming over this way. He is. Okay, 7. Okay, now she normally just leaves on her own accord at 7. But if not, I'm gonna run over here. Uh-oh. Gonna run over here. Oh no, she's not leaving. I hope she's not actually stuck. Okay. Oh no. Okay, plan B. Freddy. Go. Go, 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 go. Come on. Uh-oh. This is very bad. This is probably the worst scenario you want to be in. Okay. Oh, what's... This is weird. Okay. Give up! Can I die? Is this hold X to close instruction card stopping me from dying? No, it isn't. It isn't. Okay, we're gonna have to try that again. Like I say, I got that first time on my practice run, which was very lucky. But we're not gonna get that lucky, I don't think. But if you can see, when we died, we did actually die that time because Roxy actually killed us. But next time we're not gonna die. The tentacles are just gonna throw us out of the boss arena. And we do come back to Roxy Raceway, whereas normally you would respawn at that, the lift. So that is going to be our method of escape. Basically, normally in the game, you take a lift down, and once you've taken that lift down, you're in the end game forever. Your save game is forever just there. But by using this trick, we can actually be up on Roxy Raceway. There we go. And we are in the restaurant. We're on the stage. Perfect. Yeah, Roxy's missing her eyes even though she's completely unharmed. Sometimes it is just like that, isn't it? In Security Breach. This is a nice little skip that I like to do when I am able. Kachan, good to see you. I don't know if you're aware, Kachan, but you were in the highlight video I made of the stream. Your chat was, anyway. Some of your chat messages. That video's got 80,000 views now, so you're at least, in a minor way, famous. Good job. You were super excited when you saw your chats. I like to put the chats in the videos. I feel like it wouldn't be a stream highlight if you don't have the audience part of it, because that's really the main thing that defines a live stream being different from a video, is the fact that people are watching it live. So I just like to have people's messages in the video, where possible. Makes it feel kind of, you know, more alive, more like it's an actual community thing, which it is. This is going to be a video, by the way. I'm going to... It's sad that this run isn't particularly getting off to the greatest start. But I am going to make a video about reverse boss order. So there's every chance that people in this video will... People in the stream will appear in the chat. Okay. Chica. There goes Afton in the background. Knowing your lucky message will not make it in? Well, honestly, I don't even know which messages will make it in at all. Is that 2? That's 2. Everyone 2. Also, we're saying we have no weapons. And this is going to be a thing that's going to continue. Is as we progress through the game backwards, a lot of the animatronics are going to be shattered and dangerous, and I'm going to have no weapons, no flashlight, no map, no camera. I'm going to have nothing. Okay, here she is. Okay, I'm going to try and hope that she gets less stuck if I just move it, like, here, maybe. There we go. Hopefully she gets less stuck. That's a bit better. That's a bit better. Okay, 3. You have the best kind of weapons, glitches, and hope. Yeah, it's kind of interesting because No, Freddy, don't turn to look at me. You're like letting her in a little bit. Don't turn to look at me. Please don't do that. The West Arcade with the DJ is especially harrowing because we have none of the animatronics there are broken. They're all fully functional, including Monty. And I have no way to defend myself at all. However, we have an advantage that the game didn't account for, which you will see when we get there. It's a new thing. She's kind of inching her way in, slowly but surely. I'm liking this setup more, though. Freddy, stop looking at me. She's getting in a little bit more. Okay, 4. So normally it would be very easy just to call Roxy away if you want the tentacles, but again, we haven't defeated any of the bosses, and in fact we won't be upgrading Freddy at all in this entire run. So we don't have the ability to get rid of her. We just have to hope that she leaves of her own accord. That she just decides to leave. And she can decide to leave. What number is that? I can't see that high up the chat. It's 5? Yeah, I thought it was 5. I thought it was 5. I just didn't want to say 5 in case it wasn't 5, and then everyone just copied what I said. Don't trust what I say. This was the most difficult part of the run, was me remembering what number I was up to. Okay. Come on. 6. Okay, Roxanne, I'd really love you to just leave now. She's not biting, is she? Okay. Okay. My goodness. 7. All right. Come here. Oh no. All right. So we're gonna just, I guess, have her kind of chilling out here. Oh dear. Okay. We're gonna try and get killed by Roxy in the cutscene, but that's not how it works. I'm pretty sure that's not how it works. No. Okay. So I can get inside Freddy here, you'll see. I can get inside Freddy, but his battery doesn't run out. So I can't actually die properly here. So instead, we're just going to have to reload again. Like I say, this worked first time before. Oh, I knew we'd get stuck here. I might have to record an extra clean run offline. And we're back. That doesn't count. I think Roxy despawns as soon as you kill Roxy. So I don't think that counts. I don't like quitting to the main menu and going backwards. I like it to all be canonical. I like it to all be canonical. So what we're gonna do is we're gonna get the tentacle to push us out and end up in Roxy Raceway. Oh. I appear to... Hang on. Let's not, eh? Let's not. Let's not tempt fate, shall we? Oh, whoa, Freddy's battery's running out. He normally has infinite battery here. Okay. Oh, it's because of the robot head. I got the robot head. Here we go again. Okay, Afton is the hardest part. Getting this glitch where you get the tentacles and then you also are able to execute and actually get killed by the tentacles is by far the hardest bit of the run. At least it comes at the start, but we're not grinding. I am not going back to that vent. No way. So we are not resetting the run. We're going. We're just keeping on going. Maybe Freddy can kill you in that cutscene? No. So I tested this Trimac. All the animatronics despawn the second you hit the button to stop you from getting killed in the cutscene. However, the tentacles don't. For whatever reason, the tentacles from Molten Freddy or whatever it is, they don't despawn. They're the only thing that doesn't. So that is the only option to die that I found. 1. I will not return to the vent. I refuse. I refuse. If the battery runs out, he kills you? Yes, but in this area, his battery doesn't work as normal. Okay, here he comes. In this area, his battery is either full or empty, with no in between. So his battery doesn't drain. So if you get into him in these credits, the battery just doesn't drain. If you get into him in any other credits, it drains and kills you, which is what happened to me on my video. But this particular ending, that is not an option, sadly. It's the only ending where that is the case. 2, thank you. I don't miss Vent Senpai. I'm not... Smish, I'm not having you donating for more Vent subs. We're going so far out of our way to skip a vent later. And I'm glad now. I'm glad that I decided to route it where we skip the vent. Maybe. All right. Hang on. Why is the door got no power? Is that... Oh, sugar. I just left the door shut. Whoops. Whoops. All right. Is that 4? Hi, Freddy. Good job. You're doing a good job. You're doing a great job, buddy. One time in practice, I actually had 2 Freddys down here. I don't know how I did it, but I had 2 Freddys. And so I just had one blocking each door. It's pretty fun. I wonder... I wonder if you do this trick to Chica, does that also hold all the monsters? And if that's the case, would that be better than holding Roxy? Because if I hold Chica, then I could just shut the door to get her to go away. I don't have the ability to actually get Roxy to go away. So maybe Chica would be a better idea. But like I say, I've had it work with Roxy. I've had Roxy work before, so... I'll try it with Chica next time, but I've definitely had it work with Roxy. She just left at 7. The other time I did it. She just ran away. There was like something where if you came over here, she would realize that you're actually closer to a different door, and she would run to get me there instead. Like this. And then she would run around the edge, and she kind of just gave up as she ran around. But, we'll see. Okay, so was that 4? If I don't get it this time, if you don't get it this time, I'll subscribe. Okay. That was 5? Oh, God. Oh, Jesus. I'm not a fan of how close she got inside that time. So this one's got to be 6, is it? It's a shame that the least consistent part of the run is also the part that is very slow and that you can't skip. Wait, Garfield fan 7? Are you saying that the next one is the final hit? Is that what you're saying? Does anyone else concur with that? Garfield skipped at least the 6. Yeah, Garfield, what you can't be doing is that. Because if we do skip numbers, then I'll kill myself while trying to do something that isn't the last hit, which is not what we want to happen. Yeah, so that is 7. She's gone! She's gone. Okay, here we go. The vents. Yeah, that's the vents, right? Wait. That's the vents, I think. I can't check the cameras because I don't have the ability. I don't have the ability to check cameras because I don't have cameras. Okay. He's gone. Okay, this is good. I think we're gonna get the tentacles. If we start to hear a glurgling and a gloogling, I can hear it. The tentacles cometh. Okay. Alright, where's he gonna be, though? We need to actually find where he is. Here he is. He's here. Okay, I really need a tentacle behind me to appear, though. Here we go. Ready? Please, 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 please. Please, 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 please. No! I got inside Freddy! No! That's the opposite of what I wanted! Okay. We're doing it again, guys. We're doing it again. This is not what's supposed to happen! Yeah, so what I really want is the middle one, because that one has the tentacle that is the closest. That is the closest to the button. At this rate, I could have reset after the first one and would probably be back here already. Okay, Alt kept true to his word and did subscribe. Although actually I think Alt is not just he, Alt is all options, if I remember correctly. Alright. You know what I actually think? I actually think not getting this head was stopping me from getting the tentacles somehow. That may sound like a conspiracy theory, but I actually think that that was causing me some issues. That I didn't have that head. Okay, we're in. And we're working at the Pizzaplex by the looks of it. Welcome, welcome, welcome. I did get the head the first time. I think the first time was just unlucky, but I think subsequent times, not having the head didn't help. There we go, and onto the thing. Alright, hope you love this cutscene. Okay, Tronmo, this worked well last time. Tronmo, do another poll. Are we going to fail this boss death cutscene thing? If Tronmo's here, obviously, I don't want to just yelling at empty space. If Tronmo's here, set up another poll. Let's see, will I fail the trick again, or will we be fine? Okay, while this cutscene's playing, I'm going to get into battle mode. I'm taking off my jumper. I've just opened up my windows. What? Okay, there we go. Don't know how getting a jumper opened up my my Windows tab. Okay, so that's a 1. Freddy looks like he was kind of talking to me there, but didn't have anything to actually say. And when I do successfully get this, I'm going to be very excited. You all need to remind me to turn the voices back on. It's very important, and I'm not kidding. It is very important that I turn the voices back on. So I'm going to be very excited. I'm going to be jumping up and down. I'm going to be fist pumping. But don't let me forget. The voices need to come on. Oh, look. Look who's here. Turn the voices... Yeah, not now. There we go. Okay. Look who's here early. Hopefully that means she leaves early. That's the hope, right? That's the dream. Alright. Yeah, what I really want is Afton to be in the middle button, because it's very easy to do a jump to the side and get killed. But I have done it on this one before. I've done it on this one before. She did seem to leave when I ran down the other hallway. Yeah, that was my theory. I need to stop saying theory. I'm getting the chat too excited on game theory stuff. Yeah, I think when you run down, she tries to, like, relocate herself. And when that happens, she kind of snaps out of being stuck and decides to just leave. So, am I on 2 or 3? Has anyone been keeping track? I think I've done 3, maybe? Or have I done 2? I mean, +1 to whatever it was. Uh-oh, the chat's gone quiet. That's worrying. 3 from what I remember. I think we lost count. I think I agree. I think we did lose count. Okay. I think that might have been 4. Remember in chat to keep counting. Don't stop counting. We need the paper trail of how many times we've pressed the button. I think that was the 4th press. I think that was the 4th press. Okay. So this would be the 5th press, if I'm correct. So that's number 5. Okay, let's test the Roxanne theory. I ran a decent amount down there then. Okay, she's still there. I think this is going to be 6. Here we go, here we go. Oh, what's going to happen? Thanks, Nuba. Thanks for the luck. Okay, this is going to be 6. I believe. All right. Let's try and coax Roxanne to leave now. Okay. I can hear very rapid footsteps. And she is gone. Okay, so this should be 7. Yeah. So the next one is it. The next one's the big one. I may have let Roxanne stay outside a little bit too long. Gotta pray and hope that we hear some gurgling. This next one is the last one. Stay where you are. I want a tentacle here, and I want you there as well. Stay right where you are, okay? Oh, he's moving. He's moving. He do be moving, though. Hi. Alright, watch the vents. Alright. This is bad. What we've got to hope now is that it takes Monty so long to get here. Okay. That it takes him so long to get here that the tentacles come out. Okay. Yes, the tentacles are coming. The tentacles are coming, I think. I think I heard them. There they are. Okay. I hate this button placement, but let's go for it. Please, 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 please. We gotta just hope. Gotta hope and pray. I have had it happen really late in the cutscene before, but not this late. No, I mean we got what we wanted, but it's not the right screen. Mission failed. We'll get him next time. Yeah, I think we may have passed the window where I can still get it. Okay. Do we want to restart the entire run so this looks less embarrassing, or do we want to just keep plugging away? No, Smish. If we restart the run, it's going to go fine, and we're not going to have to keep restarting. It's not going to happen, okay? Yeah, if we restart the run, we get to see the vents. Here's the thing. It's actually, there's very little to do up until before this point. This is the very start of the word. Very start of the word? Oh my goodness. I read Smish's chat and said the word. This is the very start of the run. It's actually quite low stakes to reset here. I think it should only take about 15 minutes to get back here, if less. We've already been stuck here for a long time. But we are getting better. We're making this ending more consistent, aren't we? We are learning. Yeah, maybe this is just a cursed run. Maybe just doing a new run, everything would work as intended. Maybe. All right. We're gonna try it again, and then if not, I think we should consider. Okay, I missed that. We should consider restarting and getting a fresh start. There we go. Okay, now everyone remember, I want you to chat. I want you to say 1, 2, 3, 4, count the numbers of times we press the button. Yes, exactly. What I want is a new run so that the game breaks in the right way. I want the game to break right, not wrong. Don't break wrong, I want you to break right. Is this round 6? Oh my goodness. I'm sorry, everyone. I'm sorry for putting you through 6 rounds of Afton. At this point, it isn't reverse boss order, it's just Afton %, where we do Afton the amount of times it would take to kill every boss. There we go. So that's 1. Alright, shut the doors. Oh, sugar. Alright. Well, first, no. Second, yes. Cool. Was that 2? That was 2. That's 2. Thanks, Thomas. I really want this button, because I can press the button like this and, like, land back on the grate, and then that just kills you. That's definitely where I want to be. Hide. Okay, 3. Okay, there we go. Roxy is now Loxy. Locked out. And we're going to let her stick around for a little bit. And then at maybe 6, I think we're going to get rid of her. When we're at button number 6, we're going to try and get rid of her. Okay. Whew, here we go. Tension. Tension fills the air. 4. Hi. Hi, Freddy. Hi. Man, there's so many cool things I want to show you outside of this Afton section. That's the 5. Okay, your time is nearly over, Roxy. If you try and tempt her away too early, she just chases you up the other corridor, which is a very scary situation, which you do not want. Hi, Freddy. Hi. Okay, so we keep going until we hear rapid feet. I mean, it's easier for me to hear because I've got higher volume than you do. But if you can hear a rapid metal feet, then that's enough that I've at least jostled her. Hello there, Just a Shark. Good to see you. Hi, Freddy. Hi. Alright, this is number 6. So now we're going to get her to leave. 6. Okay. Let's go. Huh. I actually don't hear anything. Uh-oh. That's why. She hasn't gone anywhere. Okay. We might have to do 7 then. We might have to do it on 7. Try again on 7. This whole run should only take 2 hours. If I do this run correctly, the whole thing takes 2 hours. Or 2.5 hours. Okay. She's moving. I can hear her feet. So the next one is the big one. Stay where you are. Okay, I can hear. I think I can hear... Oh, no, okay, it's this. Alright. Okay. No, Freddy. I need you to be over here. Thank you. Okay, this is good. This is good if the gurgles start happening. If he comes, then we're good. Come on. Tentacle, come on. Come on, come on, come on. I can hear it gurgling. I can hear it gurgling. I can hear it gurgling. There it is. And... wait for it. Please. There it is! So the tentacle grabbed us at the same time as Afton. He grabbed us and he threw us. Where did he throw us? Where did we go? Where did Molten Freddy... He grabbed Afton, he grabbed us. Where did he threw us back up to Roxy Raceway. Freddy! Molten, he saved us. Turn that voice volume all the way up. Turn the subtitles off because they're ugly. And save. Yes. Okay, so now this save is canonical. We have beaten Afton. Afton is done. So now we've just got to do a few things. Let me hit... So it's been so long, I forgot to actually split on my timer there. It's been so long that I forgot I was even doing a speed run. It's been that long. So I've split. We're now on Roxy. We need to get this again.
Good job. You have found a driver assist head. I do not believe it will work in that condition, though. However, there is a staff repair station in the West Arcade. You will need a dance pass to access the West Arcade. Have you checked the party garages?
Okay.
The raceway was closed very abruptly prior to the new construction. Guests tend to leave things behind during emergency situations.
Indeed. Uh-oh. Okay, and we're also going to get this dance pass. It's very important for later. But for now, we need Freddy to not be messing about. Come on. And now we're going to kill Roxy. Now, how do we kill Roxy before we kill the DJ? I hear you ask. Well, if you watched my video, then you probably know the answer to this one. Because I actually did that in my casual playthrough. So we're just going to get in here. During my casual playthrough, I actually didn't do this. I just climbed up on some stuff. But this works as well. Let me just quickly check my inventory. The head is in there. I had a very bad experience where the head just didn't turn up in my inventory, and I did the Music Man, and yeah, I couldn't complete that quest. There we go. Roxy, I'm going to wait for the car to hit her. She's not dead yet. Got to wait on the split. And split. Okay, Roxy is dead. Will Freddy get cleaner as the night progresses, Garfield fan? Yes. Freddy uses the night as an opportunity to scrub up and make himself nice and shiny. I just realized my mouse cursor's on screen. That's annoying. Let me move it over there. Okay. Now, the very important thing is we have Freddy. I think part of killing them is definitely, you know, pillaging their corpses. So what we're going to do now is we're going to come over here. It's very important that we do not save. Very important that we do not save. Now, we don't have the screwdriver, so normally we wouldn't be able to get out of here. But if we do a deload, and just like before, we fall into the void. Okay, so now we're in a very unhappy area of the map. You don't want to be here. And my battery is no longer infinite, by the way, as you can see. So, now we just want to fall out the map. We just want the map to not know where to put us, and it will resort to putting us back at our last save. which is here. So now we've killed Roxy. We've escaped. Now it's time to kill the Music Man. Sadly, we no longer have infinite Freddy. But that's fine. In my experience, he becomes infinite again quite often. Oh, there she is. Yep, Freddy has a habit of having infinite battery in this run. I don't know why, but every now and again, he will just have infinite battery. And it's very useful, honestly. That is a property that he has. Uh-oh. I goofed. So I've now called Freddy, and the game has decided that it doesn't know where Freddy is, and so now he's running around the entire map. Now this can happen, which is why I was kind of breadcrumbing him along very gradually, because I didn't want this to happen, but it did happen. So now we've just got to wait for Freddy to find his way back, find his way home. There's a weird thing with these gates. Maybe it's over here more, where you can just sometimes get in Freddy through the gate. Like this. So that's a fun skip at home. If you don't want to completely deload the entire map, you can just do that. You can just get Freddy on the other side of the gate and just clip straight through. That is a thing that happens in this game. Okay, deload once again to get around this door. Okay, now we should be somewhere a little bit more hospitable. Just about. Well, actually, kind of not really. We're out of bounds, so let's get back in bounds. Kitschashka, hello. Okay, now we should be somewhere a bit better, please. Okay, we're out of bounds in a different spot. We're in a different out of bounds. However, you can get out of this without Freddy, but I'm not going to do that. Okay, now we're getting very low on juice. So let's just hope we're now back in bounds. We are not. We're somewhere else that we're not supposed to be, but it's fine. I can wheel my way through. So I'm sure Freddy can manage. Yeah, no infinite battery Freddy is definitely not my favorite kind of Freddy. I definitely prefer the infinite battery variant. There you are. Okay, buddy, I'm gonna need you real quick. Please don't run out of battery. There are some charging stations on the other side of this, so I don't need to worry too much. Oh god. Alright, it's fine. I can be down here. I can be down here, it's fine. Okay, we've got... There we go. Right. So it is very late in the night in the game, so there are no barriers anywhere. We can just wander as we please. Once again, though, we don't have any weapons. We're completely unarmed. And so we really don't want to get caught. Because we've got a lot of very angry people all around us. Oh, sugar. I should charge Freddy. Sorry. Oh, God, this is bad, though, isn't it? Okay, we're fine. Are we fine? We're fine. There we go. So, there we go. Now we've got infinite... Well, we don't have infinite. We've just got a fully loaded Fred back. So now, although we need to kill DJ Music Man, we're not heading there right away. Obviously, the Fazcade there, that's where we need to go to fight DJ Music, or Music Man. Is he called DJ Music Man or just Music Man? Anyway, that's our next destination. But we're not going to go there straight away. Instead, we're going to go to Bonnie Bowl. And the reason is, it is DJ Music Man. Good. I thought I'd invented a bunch of his name, but I haven't. Okay, now we can head straight into Bonnie Bowl. Da 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 da. Okay. So, now we're in Bonnie Bowl. And, as a priority, save. Because I haven't saved in quite a while. Okay, let's go. That's not an important part of the run. Having Freddy here is, though. So, Freddy, come with me. Oh, God, Freddy. Freddy, I'm tense enough already. Uh-oh. Okay, who's gonna come at me? Okay, it's Chica. It's Chica. Very scary. Can you not, Chica? Alright.
Gregory.
Okay, so we need Freddy to be there. So I'm gonna quickly cause a distraction. So hopefully we get Chica off our backs. And we're gonna head in here. And now this is to get the only required item for a boss that I know of, which is the Monty Mystery Mix. Now, why would we go out of our way to get the Monty Mystery Mix now when we're supposed to be killing DJ Music Man? And well, there's an answer to that. Because if you remember, I said we're at a very big disadvantage fighting Music Man because we don't have any weapons, and it's a very difficult part of the game. We don't have any weapons, but what we do have is Freddy. What we do have is Freddy. So we are now in the West Arcade with our very good friend, Freddy Fazbear. He's going to be subbing in for our weapons because we don't have any. Let me just check I still have the robot head. Thank goodness. Now, one thing to note while we're here is that actually we can't progress for the moment. Because the only thing that starts off this quest line is by entering with the music pass. So we're going to just take a quick shortcut down here. See our lethargic boy. We need him to be dancing. When he's dancing, that means we've defeated him. We need to run over to the door. And now we can progress the quest. Wow, a double dipper. Oh, Monty's here, is he? Oh, God. All right, we're fine. So, something weird happens. I think maybe there's a part of the game that says Freddy can't be in this arcade, because you're not allowed to call him here. However, if he starts here, you can call him just fine. If you start here, then he's completely fine with being here. So we can place him over here, and he can be ready for later on. So we're going to save again. That first one was just because I was nervous. I just found out from the video of the broken playthrough, never laughed so much in my life. I'm glad to hear it. It was a lot of fun to make that.
The West Arcade was not shut down.
Okay, so now we start the West Arcade section.
Initializing startup sequence. Before proceeding, reset the
Okay, straight down to this.
Reset the breakers and
Reset.
restore power to the West Arcade. Then you can
Now
repair
we
the
just
staff
progress as normal. This section is basically the same as it would be on a casual playthrough. Yeah.
Reset circuit breakers to all zones. 3 zones remain. Janitorial service. Arcade.
I saw ya. I saw you peeking. You can't fool me. I saw you peeking. Right, there we go. Okay, Monty's back there for some reason. Bad. Very bad, actually. Okay. So that's why I say this is the next difficult part of the run. So obviously Afton was quite difficult. This is also difficult. Now, why am I saving? I don't need to save. There we go.
The West Arcade was
Yeah.
not shut down.
So this is difficult because we do have no weapons.
Startup sequence.
And Chica. Everyone always goes on about Monty. Oh, you know, we've got to break Monty before doing the West Arcade because Monty is so dangerous. No, he isn't. Monty is incredibly easy to predict and get out of the way.
restore power to the West
I've had almost no trouble with Monty whatsoever. Chica is a demon. In this part of the game, she will run and not stop running. She will see you from a mile away. She is an absolute demon. Chica killed me in practice more times than anything else. Okay, so there's Monty, see? There's our boy, Monty. Not actually that concerning. Because you see, like, he just kind of lands somewhere else. Then if you hide,
1 zone remains.
he doesn't even know what to do. He's completely bamboozled. Okay, I'm going to use Freddy as our only weapon to make this little bit of a trip easier. Just because, again, I'm nervous. And last time I was here, I had infinite battery. And it looks like that is the case again. So this is another case of infinite battery Freddy. I don't know why. But this area gives you infinite battery as well. So that is why Freddy is our... Well, that didn't go particularly well, did it? That is why Freddy is our weapon to finally defeat this section. I struggled on this section so much until I realized Freddy's just invincible here. His battery will never drain. So as hard as this section may be in this run, if you can get Freddy, you can just walk through it, which is what we're going to do. So get ready, we're going to see this lad dancing soon. Let me just please check. I still have the robot head, thank goodness. Like I say, it disappeared one time, and I had to do the entire section twice. Okay, now I'm actually going to run this. Wow. 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 Okay, now we need Freddy here. Because I am not going to die to this section. Where is he? I can't hear if he's coming or not. Because of the music. The music is so dang loud. Freddy, come on. Don't be shy. All right, come on. We're walking. We're walking it. Freddy got shy. Oh, God. Oh, whoa, 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 whoa. Freddy got a bit shy. Don't worry about it. Tronmo, I've actually had that line where he says that he can't be in the West Arcade but say hello to the DJ. I've had that line when he's looking at the DJ. Here we go. Hi, the Brock Doc. Let me in! And there we go. DJ Music Man cannot do a little tiny thing to us. We are completely immune. And we can just saunter back with no worry. Easy peasy. See ya, buddy. See ya. And push the button. Music Man. Well, we need to see him dancing. We need to see him dancing first. There we go.
Take the repaired head back to Roxy.
Taking no chances. Well, we don't need to go back to Roxy Raceway, Freddy, actually. We don't need to. Because Roxy is dead. We've already killed Roxy. Let's confirm, is our boy happy? Is he vibing? He be vibing, though. That is DJ Music Man off the list. Now, the reason why I'm coming down here and not just glitching back again is because we actually need to kind of... It helps to leave this area the proper way.
I must stay here.
Yep, he can't leave. He just wants to party. He has to stay inside the arcade.
I'm not allowed to perform. When I step onto the...
Yeah, Tremak, that it's just more like we kind of
stop myself.
It's more like...
Head to the security office. You'll find the staff bot repair machine there. If you see the DJ, say hello. He is such a nice fellow.
Freddy, you saw him a moment ago. Are you okay? Is the stress getting to you, Freddy? Okay, next up is Monty. And lucky us, we're actually already on the floor that has Monty. We're already on the 3rd floor. Monty is just over there in Mazer size. Now, I don't think we have Infinite Freddy anymore. No, we do not. And we need Freddy. And his battery. So we're going to get out. Wow, he really did just kind of stick to me there, didn't he? So we're heading over to Mazer size. Not time for Jolt. Well, where are you? We do go to Jolf, but not via Jolf. We fall into Jolf for the first time after Monty. Okay, there's Mazer size up ahead. That's where we want to be.
I must warn you, when you enter an area where you do not have a locator map signal, I will be unable to reach your location. You can update your minimap at a security
Okay, Freddy?
office. Be safe.
Buddy, Freddy, buddy, come on. You're better than this. You're better than this, buddy. Come on. Okay, no need for any sort of clipping out of bounds. We can just get Freddy to poop us into Mazer size. There we go. We've been pooped. And we're in. Now, this is another difficult bit, but honestly, it's not that difficult. This is a medium amount of difficult.
These buttons change the maze. I wonder what the right combination is.
And this is where we save ourselves from having to deal with another vent. Obviously, we are somewhat antagonistic towards vents.
In this maze that leads to the
We're not the biggest vent fans.
I believe there is a control panel for the maze around here somewhere.
So all we need Freddy to get here. Keep in mind, we don't have the screwdriver, which would normally stop us getting to Monty. But what we do have is Freddy Fazbone. And Freddy Fazbone has the amazing ability to walk behind walls. So what we're going to do, we're going to get Freddy Fazbone set up like this next to this vent. The game is going to scare me that it's nearly crashed. And then we're just going to jump against Freddy a bunch. And what we can do is use Freddy as like a little booster. If we jump just right, there it is. We had one for a second there. And I guess we're jumping on those little doors that are sticking out of his front, maybe? And if we time it just right, what will happen is we will jump and land on top of this vent. Come on, come on. It can take a little bit. Can take a little bit of elbow grease. There we go. We are now up on top of the vent. No more going inside vents for us. Thank you very much. Also, yes, we don't have a flashlight or anything, so it's very dark. And now, when we stand here, it's going to load in the golf course. Here we are. Now, we actually can't walk here. There's an invisible wall. And if we fall down here, we get stuck. But if we jump around enough and we wiggle just right, we will trigger a cutscene to play where the vent just pops off and all the invisible walls disappear. I'm not sure what exactly triggers the cutscene, but I just did this bit. There it is. No need for a screwdriver. We are now in Monty's arena. Monty glitch. I actually don't know how to do the Monty glitch. Is that so that you don't have to fight Monty? I actually don't know how to do it, so we're just going to have to just do a normal Monty fight. I tried in practice a couple of times. Not actually looking it up, just kind of saying, like, can I do this? I couldn't do it. But then I figured that maybe we actually want to fight the bosses, right? It feels a bit cheeky to say... It feels a bit cheeky to say reverse boss order and then not fight the boss.
Rock and roll.
So I am, in fact, going to have Monty in the fight. Oh, we can also have Freddy here, by the way. Freddy is allowed. There's nothing stopping Freddy from being here. The two of them best buds. Just having a little chat. Talking behind my back. Oh my god. Monty! Monty! Okay, he's not normally that aggressive. He's not normally that aggressive, but it's fine. It's fine. We can do it again. This isn't an Afton situation. We don't need to sit through a minute-long cutscene every time we do this. It's very easy. Yeah, normally he kind of gets confused and lost. Yeah, so the times I've tried to skip Monty, I don't actually know how you do it. But I just kind of like tried to jump like this, but he comes back every time. So, I don't know. I don't know the point you're supposed to be to stop him. Oh, hey, Freddy. Freddy's gate crashing the cutscene. There he goes.
Rock and roll.
Look at that Wild West. That Wild West cinematography. Oh dear. Well, at least we got to see Wild West Monty. Normally, like, here's the thing. When I did practices for this game, for this boss, I just ran circles around him. He was honestly very rubbish. Like, he just kind of stood around a bunch. He didn't know what he was doing. He was very, very easy to just skip. Or just, like, to not have to worry about. But for whatever reason, he's kicking my butt today. I don't know why. Let's get Wild West. Oh, sugar. No, I don't want Wild West, actually. I saw that my battery isn't full. This is bad, actually. This is actually a very bad situation to be in. Thank God the cutscene isn't very long. What if I block him? What if I block him there? Oh. Okay. Okay, this is a better start. Much better. See, this is what it was like in practice. He just kind of left me alone. Oh, there he is. There's the boy.
Hey, little guy. Hey, little guy.
See, he's just kind of hanging out there. Like, that's what he was kind of like before. Yeah, normally he just kind of does this. Just kind of wanders about aimlessly, not knowing what he's doing with his life. Which is what I want, obviously.
Hey, little guy. Hey, little guy.
And there goes Monty. I'm going to wait for him to hit the ground. Oh, and dead. Okay, we're in the home stretch. You can see on the splits there. We're actually now moving towards the bottom. There's the Wild West shot again. Very nice. Okay, let's claim our prize. Very nice. And while I'm here, while I'm inside the Gator Jolf, we're actually going to pick up our first and only weapon. Because it is just right here.
The security office is nearby. You might want to look around the office.
It is definitely worth the detour for me. Just for a little bit of extra safety.
Gregory, they know you are here. Get this.
Okay, getting our first ever security card.
Upgraded. Get
Oh no, I was an event, wasn't I? Oh no.
What's this? It looks like an old camera.
That is a fast cam. If you are in trouble, you...
I was an event. I forgot about that vent.
use the camera flash to stun the other animatronics. Keep in mind that...
Okay, we're gonna save, even though we don't need to.
Sunglasses.
Just for safety. And then we're gonna have to deload back into Jolf, I think. By the way, it's very funny to me, Smish, that for whatever reason the word uwu was banned by default by Twitch. Literally the split second I got out. So Tronmo had to allow it, which is very funny to me. That Twitch is like, absolutely no uwus allowed, thank you. Okay, let's get some more juice in, Freddy. It is 5:30 still. Here's a very good thing about this run, is it is the end of the night pretty much the entire time. Which means that you have free reign of the entire building, so there's very little really annoying things you have to do. Most of the time the building is completely open.
Welcome to Monty's Gator Golf, home to Hurricane Hole-in-One. We're currently closed for the
Okay, next is Chica.
Look
And
for the security office in the back hallway.
okay, Freddy.
Since there is no flash photography allowed in Monte Golf, fast. I am your friend.
Yeah, that shut you up, didn't it? Okay, so we do need to... Actually, I think we want to be over here. And round we go. And let it load in. So now we're on our way to Chica. Oh goodness, it's really struggling this time, isn't it? There we go. Chica at the food court. So we are going down here. I'm going to get out and run, because this is incredibly slow. Yeah, it's funny that when Freddy is describing the camera to you, if you just flash him in the face, he just kind of clams up. He's very embarrassed. He's like, oh my god, I'm so sorry, I didn't know you had it. I'm so sorry. I can hear a very... There she is. There's Roxy. Alright. It is about that time.
It looks like you do not have security clearance.
We don't need clearance, Freddy.
Find the open vent near the salad bar to bypass security.
We don't need clearance. Okay, now we're down here in the basement where we want to be with Chica. Very nice. Oh, actually, I tell a lie. We're in the walls of the basement. But that's fine. We can fix that. There we go. Now, we should be in the basement proper, and I believe we've got infinite battery again. I think that is the case. We are once again an infinite battery boy. A boy. So next up, we need to find the generator and place the Monty Mystery Mix in the trash compactor. And then that is Chica done. And here we go. I believe the generator is over here. Yep. Freddy, can you just poop me into this room, please? Just a little soft poop into the room. Thank you very much. And we're going to just quickly turn this generator on. Whip. Come back to Freddy. Let me in, please, Freddy. Thank you. So now all we need to do is put the Monty Mix, and Chica is donezo. Very easy. Monty Mix down, and in goes Chica.
I smell pizza.
Not quite pizza, it's more like Monty's bodily fluids. I'm going to get ready to split when the eyes pop. When the eyes pop out the head, that's when we're going to split. Bye, Chica. There she goes. 1 minute. I want to see the eyeballs pop. There's a backseat clips out of context. And pop. So now we just gotta escape from the sewer. Now, sadly, we can't do what we can do with Roxy, because Freddy is uncallable. I can't get Freddy down here. I have, however, been able to be inside Freddy when I get down here. The only issue is that when you're inside Freddy down here, you can't leave Freddy. You are melded with Freddy, you are one with Freddy. And the problem with that is Freddy can't jump. And there are several places down here where you need to jump. I got about halfway through the section with Freddy, but then I was stuck. And because I couldn't get out of him, I couldn't, deload myself anyway, so it doesn't matter. But anyway, this is why we got the camera, is so we could just do stuff like this. And not have to worry about Chica anymore. Because Chica is incredibly annoying, as I say. Can't believe you're doing this the intended way. Tronmo, I looked for ways to break this. I really did. And I found plenty of ways to break it, but none that broke it in my favor, if that makes sense. So we're just going to do it the intended way. Here's the thing. This run has a lot of potential. There are so many things that could potentially make this go faster. A more consistent way to kill Afton. People using speedrun movement tech, like this kind of movement tech in speedruns, where they could be basically running the whole time. I don't know how to do that, so that's slower. If you could find a way to glitch out of this section, that would be way quicker. But I don't know a way to glitch out of this section. Okay, so now this is what we're going to do, is we are just going to run around. Oh, sugar. I've got a little bit lost. It's fine. We're out. Whew! That was close. I jumped to free myself and landed on that plank. If I hadn't have landed on the plank, it would have been instant death. Through we go. So Chica is done. Now, I like how, by the way, we've got all these flashlight recharging stations. We don't have a flashlight. You get the flashlight before you kill Moon. We haven't met Moon yet. Moon hasn't shown his face once. Come on, come on. And with that, we are pretty much home free. There's Vanny will chase us for a little section down here, although you'll be forgiven for missing it. There you go. I hope you enjoyed your Vanny chase. It's over. Yeah, it's not about killing them so much. It's just about defeating them. And you definitely defeat the Moon. He gets very, very annoyed at you. Okay, now this save point is incredibly useful because I have died trying to get out of this place more than I care to mention. Something about this place and getting out, I just can't. Okay, we have Freddy back. Freddy, poop me. Thank you. And heading towards the exit now. And the issue is with this map is it is quite low down. So you can't really fall anywhere. So I generally just take this back up. Again, I'm sure there are people who might have a better way. I would love to see a genuine speedrunner have a go at this run. Someone who's actually very good at the game and someone who knows their way around incredibly. I would love to see them have a go at this reverse boss order speedrun because It is tough, but I know that I'm doing it nowhere near the justice that it could be done. Okay, so now we're going back to daycare. The return to daycare. You just gotta hope that Freddy lets us out. I can see through this gap in the wall. Freddy? I can hear you going up an escalator. Where are you going? Okay, he's coming. There he comes! Jesus Christ, Freddy, what are you doing? Are you trying to take me back downstairs? Please don't. No, Garfield fan, I've never been banned. We've never been banned from daycare, and that is our final mission. To defeat Moon, we need to get banned from daycare. We need to get the banned from daycare cutscene. That is what I define as defeating Moon. However...
Hi, please take this map.
I mean, I'm just about to finish...
The map.
I'm just about to finish the game, but okay, I'll take your map. Thank you very much.
Thank you. Please enjoy.
Again, maybe that's another speedrun optimization. Maybe don't get caught by MapBot. Just a little maybe optimization there. There we go. Okay, so we're about to get banned from daycare, and I am very keen to not put a save point here. I've got bad experiences saving here, so we're not gonna. We're just gonna go straight in. Here we go, we're sliding into fun, everybody. Yay! Final boss time. Where's that phone? There he is. Megalovania starts playing. It is the final boss.
Hello! New friend, you're sure I'm late. Are we having a slumber party? Where are all your friends? We can... No! What an asshole! Which was the bottom? Where is the top?
Okay, it's time to say hello to our best friend.
This area is off limits. You're gonna get us in trouble. Don't you want a puppet show? I have glitter glue. You like glitter glue?
Oh my goodness, it really didn't want me to close this, did it? There we go. Watch him disappear. And... look.
No! Why would you do that? Lights on! Lights on! I warned you! I warned you!
I very much enjoy the animation on this cutscene, by the way. One of my favorites.
Naughty boy. Naughty boy. It's past your bedtime. You must be punished. Nighty-night.
Okay.
Gregory, I do not know what you did, but the lights are out in the daycare. You need to find the emergency...
Okay, so I'm going to try and keep him as occupied as possible with cleanups, because I just do not want to die here, for reasons that are obvious. Freddy... Freddy, I would really rather you weren't strobe lighting my entire stream. That would be lovely. Okay. Man, I really... Here's the one thing. I don't know where these generators are, and I'm too lazy to learn.
Clean up.
I tried. It's just quite complicated, and so I kind of gave up. So this is going to be a... yeah, I know. I'm trying to break his AI, but it still can take a while.
Clean up.
Okay, here's number 2. There's number 3. I just got to get him through there. Again, apologize for the suboptimal play, as this section really does do a number on me. It's a little bit difficult for me to find my way. Where is he? Alright, well, let's keep distracting him, I suppose. Oh, there he is. Alright, there's one more in this bit. There's one more in this bit, and then... Yep, there it is. And then there's one over here. Okay, he is stuck. He is stuck. That is what we want. Look, generators is hard, okay? Hardest part of the game. It is the final boss. It's the final boss for a reason. They made the most difficult part, right? If the final boss was easy, it wouldn't make any sense. Wouldn't make any sense. Okay, let's get banned. Okay. So now we're about to get banned. And when we get banned, Moon starts chasing us, right? In this kind of gameplay section. The trigger for Moon to stop chasing you is the cutscene that we have already got. Right? Everyone's broken, by the way. The cutscene that we've already got to get Callable Freddy is what stops us being banned. Sorry, is what stops the Moon chasing us. Okay, we should be near Jolf. Love the game to load in. Let's give it a second. And because we have already used up that cutscene, there is nothing to basically call the Moon off. The Moon just wants to chase us forever. And that is an issue. Oh, good. We're in Jolf, everybody. I would have preferred to be in Phaser Blast, but I'll take Jolf. Anyway, yes, we've got a super clean Freddy. We've got a sparkling clean Freddy. He used the time we're fighting Moon to get himself very beautiful. And I think we also have an infinite battery Freddy once more. But anyway, like I was saying, the cutscene where we get Callable Freddy is actually the trigger to stop Moon chasing us in that whole section. And the fact that we already used up that cutscene means that if we try and exit the way you normally would in a playthrough, Moon will never stop chasing you. In fact, Moon will kill you instantly the second you get out of Freddy. So you can't do any more skips. You can't do anything. Because the second you get out of Freddy, the Moon will instantly kill you. And the only way I found to stop that is to immediately after getting banned, use Freddy to run to some other place. Like, run to the atrium, run to somewhere else. That's the only way I found to stop the Moon killing us. One sad thing is that now we've got banned from daycare. Is that now we've got... Look at this clean boy! Now that we got banned from daycare, we're back to like 2 a.m. Oh yeah, let's split. We're back to like 2 a.m. And so all the barriers have come back. Come on. You're looking good. You're looking good, Freddy. I'm liking your look to finish the game. So yeah, we are finishing the game with a perfectly beautiful Freddy who has infinite battery and is just a very good friend. So really, a happy ending all round. Now we need to get over to Phaser Blast, or Phaser Blast. Sorry, I always call it Phaser Blast. We need to get over to Phaser Blast. And that is through a few gates, sadly. So it's a little bit slow. This is another thing where I'm sure a real speedrunner would be so easy. They would find it so easy to get over there in just the blink of an eye. What I had as a plan, if you remember, when you die, you come back to your last save game. And so that was my plan. Basically, what I did is I put a save near Phaser Blast, and I would defeat Moon, and then I would deliberately fall out of bounds so that I would go to the last save point. Right? Perfect. I'd go straight to Phaser Blast from Moon. Problem solved. No, it turns out, because for whatever reason, when you've broken the game this much, to this point, where you've beaten the entire game backwards, I guess the game kind of forgets where is safe. And I had the game put me down in Chica's basement. I had the game put me in Monty Jolf. I had the game put me everywhere other than Phaser Blast. So, yeah, it is not advised to try that. I would definitely not advise it. Oh no. You know what else I wouldn't advise? Not saving your game for ages. And just forgetting to save your game, you know? Just carrying on and talking and be like, "Hey, look, the run's over. This is great. Let's just carry on going." Look, the run's done. I'm going to be finished in a couple of minutes. I'm going to be finished in 20 seconds. Let's just keep going. Guess where we are? We're down here. Before Moon, before anything. So we are definitely going to need to... I think I'm definitely going to need to record a better version of this run for my video. Because there's no way. Okay, here we go. Let's get inside and let's poop ourselves out. Oh, nuts. Yeah. So the reason why I don't want to save near daycare is because if such a situation happens where I accidentally fall out of bounds and I've completed the daycare section, then I'll be brought back to daycare. And if you're brought back to daycare after completing the daycare section, then Giga Moon gets you. He will cutscene kill you the second you do anything. So to avoid a soft lock where my last save point is in the daycare and every time I go there I instantly die, I just can't save in the daycare. It would be a disaster. Well, this is still going to be a PB smish, because the only other time I completed this run entirely to completion was about 6 hours. So this is still a PB. This is still a very healthy 4-hour PB. It's very hard to get mad at a 4-hour PB. Okay, you know what? You know what? I'm gonna save. I'm just gonna save. Over here. So it's right next to Phaser Blast. Like I say, at this point, the save points kind of stop meaning anything. At this point, the game gets so confused that save points really have very little bearing on where the game will put you if you fall out of bounds. So we're just gonna do it just, you know, for the sake of being thorough. Well, Freddy's done a runner. Oh, here he is. Okay, he's going the other way. We do need him to get into daycare, though. Okay, Freddy, now's not the time for escapades. I need you here. We need to get into daycare, Freddy. Freddo. There he is. There's the boy. He's looking dirty again. I can't be dealing with this filthy Fred. Just an ungodly dirty Freddy. Okay, here we go. Final boss once again. Why can't we just save outside the daycare? Like I was saying, Tremak, if we save outside the daycare, there's a risk that I'll fall out of bounds, and it will load me back into that save spot as a safety thing. And if that happens, then the moon will instantly kill me, because we've removed the thing that makes the moon de-aggro by using that cutscene at the start of the run. I've got footage of it. It'll be in the video. You basically get in a situation where you're doomed. Like, the moon will just kill you constantly. So we can't save in the daycare area. Otherwise, we risk, like, permanently trapping ourselves in daycare.
This area is off limits. You're gonna get us in trouble. Don't you want a puppet show? I have glitter glue. You like glitter glue? No, why would you do that?
Okay, here we go.
Lights on.
Final boss once again.
I warned you.
I can't believe I split after Moon and then didn't save, so now we have to go back and do Moon again. Naughty boy.
It's past your
You were kind of trapped in your first stream, getting banned for 6 days a week, yeah. I'll be honest, it does still hurt to get banned, but it's a necessary evil in this speedrun.
I do not know what you did, but the lights are out in the day.
The word speed, very subjective in this particular speedrun. It's a run. There's no denying there's movement, but the speediness is up for debate. Yeah, this is a moonwalk rather than a speed run.
Clean up.
And good, we get to show my my skills. We get to show my skills at the generator section. I know everyone is very impressed, so I'm glad that I get to show this off once again.
Clean up.
Oh, I don't like the sound of that. Is he nearby? The final one's like round here, isn't it? Uh-oh, I'm lost. I literally learnt the any percent strats for getting to Afton in a speedy manner. I've learnt so much very complicated speedrun tech, but I cannot remember where the generators are. There it is. I think I'll take a pass on being the reincarnation of Michael Jackson. I think I'll leave that one where it lies. I don't think I'll take that offer. All right, well, here we go. Time to get banned. Banned twice in the speedrun.
From the dead there!
Unintentional.
Security alert! Security alert! Woo!
Okay.
Jump in. We need to get out of here now.
Okay, we got our clean Freddy. Also, if you look down on the ground, you can see that there is... Wait, Monty's normally there. I don't know what happened to Monty. Monty is usually there. Uh-oh. No. I don't like the look of that daycare door. I much prefer the look of these doors. Well, I'm not a fan of how close I am to the daycare still. Because like I say, that moon is a real mean boy. That moon will absolutely wreck your day. So I'm going to get as far away as possible. Please don't kill me, moon. 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 Okay, we're safe. I genuinely flinched. I was terrified. Like, honestly, you guys don't know. If you were here yesterday when I was testing out my my techniques, I wasn't streaming that. You would be terrified too. That moon will just follow you and instantly kill you the second you get out of Freddy. It's absolutely terrifying. Like I say, he takes his job as the final boss very seriously. He really doesn't want you escaping the game, especially not in such a pristine state. And yeah, he basically is... No, he's like, no, I'm the final boss. I'm going to make sure I make your life an absolute misery. Do you have a Discord server? We do. And in fact, I believe it is for subs and VIPs only, but I believe you got gifted a sub. So you're in. You're in. You've made the cut. Well done. Oh, I don't have a command for it. I can... Basically, what I'll do is I normally whisper the invite because I have to make set a link. It's a semi-private server. It was only like 30 people in it. So yeah, I'll whisper you. No. I don't kick people out, Tremak. It's fine. I don't kick people out the server. If you're in the server, you're in. How come you got a sub anyway, Princess Asuna? Okay, well, that's because. Oh, I don't want to get the name wrong. Are you still here? Basically, a very generous person in chat was being very amused by the fact that I kept having to restart the run at the very start. Something that should have been very easy kept tripping me up. And, wait, why haven't I saved? Am I just going to make the same mistake again? Okay, I've got to focus. I got to focus. Someone tell the tale. Someone tell the tale of the vents. I need to hopefully not get myself killed here. Okay, we're good. We're good. All right, because this is potentially risky, I'm gonna save. Okay, here we go. Ready? We're gonna finish the game, everyone. Here we go.
Gregory, they know you are here. Get the security upgrade and get out.
And here we go. I believe I kind of go like this and then back, and then I fall, and I land in the end of the game. There it is. This isn't any sort of technique. This is just what I remember doing on my... This is just what I remember doing on my stream when I had my first playthrough. But anyway, we're going to complete the game while inside Freddy. We're going to get the Vanny ending. And... Yep, Freddy is calling us.
Hear me.
I can.
Still have a signal. Get to the Vasoblast booth.
My man, you're fine. We're inside you.
Against Vanny.
So here we go. Approaching the end of the game. This is it. Hi from Slovakia. Hello.
Freddy, that rabbit lady's in a secret
and-
room of the Vasoblast. It looks like a hideout. I
And
think her name...
time.
Vanny?
Vanny.
2 hours and 5
It
minutes.
is very similar to Vanessa.
There it is.
Bunny. That cannot be a coincidence.
Very nice. This is the world record of the reverse boss order any % category. Everyone, you've just tuned in for a world record. It is by default, but it's still a world record. There it is. There we go. And just to top it off, the final boss. Who is the true final boss of... This isn't part of the category. Who is the true final boss of Security Breach? Does anyone here know? Who is the true final boss? Is it going to actually do it, or is the battery just going to stay full the entire time? I think the battery's going to stay full. Damn it, game. I was going to say the true final boss is Gregory, and we were going to kill Gregory by Freddy. By means of Freddy. But for whatever reason, the battery isn't... Of course, we've got infinite battery. I forgot we've got infinite battery. We've got the glitch. Yeah, we've got infinite battery, so that's why it's not draining. So I guess we're just watching these credits while tucked inside Freddy, nice and cozy. Watching it together. Us and Freddo. And that is a PB. Like I say, I've completed the entire run before in about 6 hours. Really looking forward to how this might look once optimized. Yeah, I mean, that's the plan, is I think I'm going to do another run, and that will be what I will use for my explanation, but I will use this and my practice run a lot as well. Hello, it's Backseat from the Edit again. While I hope you enjoyed that stream, it is not the end of the journey, since there's at least one more video you can watch to get the full story. It'll play right after this in the playlist, or I'll just put it on screen right now, whichever one's easier for you. I guess I'll see you there. Bye bye.